everyone, happy 2026. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Emma and I post singing videos, I make my own music, and I also do social media. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my singing goals for 2026. It's a new year, it's a fresh start, it's an opportunity, and I'm so excited about this year and what it'll bring musically to all of us who love music. Hopefully I can give you some inspiration for your music goals in 2026 as well, and we can share them together and see where they take us. Goal 1 is to improve my vocal control and consistency. It's one of my biggest goals this year, but I need to focus on better breath control, sustaining longer runs, and more control when I get to my higher range. I feel like these are very important as a singer. Your voice is a muscle, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So a big goal for me is to keep practicing these this year and really push them. So overall, I want to sing more consistently, whether that be at home and recording, in practice, or in studio and recording songs, because sometimes I feel like my voice can change depending on the weather, which is a myth. So either the weather, how I'm feeling, and what I've ate and drank, I feel like that can really affect my voice. Like if I've drank dairy products, as you know, it really like restricts your vocal cords and stuff. So I'm gonna try and keep my voice the same regardless of what I do, you know. Another goal of mine is vocal health. That is so important as a singer, especially if you're like me and you're singing all the time. I don't go a day without singing unless I am completely under the weather, sick, sore throat, cannot speak for days, and vocal health is so important. I recently did a show where I was the lead in a musical touring around Ireland, and it was a big ask for my voice in terms of acting and also singing. I had to sing only about 4 songs in the whole show. It was a kids show and it was an hour long. 4 songs multiple times a day for hours on end, and 42 shows over 4 weeks. It was intense, and I did start to feel a vocal strain over time. That was from the intensity of my voice as an actor and using it in the show that way as well. So I really learned about vocal health on that tour and how important steaming your voice is. Using a vocal steamer, you can get a handheld one, you can get a big one. I bought one on Amazon for the tour specifically, and it was a handheld. It's in the wash right now because I use it so much, but it's a handheld vocal steamer, and it just really, it's great for everything. Unclogs, just gets everything feeling refreshed and hydrated. And also peppermint tea is great for your voice. It's better. I was obsessed with coffee a few months ago, but since this tour I drank so much peppermint tea that I don't even drink coffee as much as I did. I still love my coffee, but peppermint tea has just done something for my voice, and it really helped hydrate my throat without getting dairy products into my body in the mornings or in the afternoons when I had shows. So peppermint tea and a vocal steamer is what I learned could sustain me for 42 shows, but that's not long-term sustainable. But vocal health is a big topic I want to get into more in 2026 and learn about, hence why I can't really talk about it that much right now from a health standpoint. But my brother is a doctor, so I'm gonna ask him. I'll get back to you. Goal number 3, I'm going to release more original music this year. I'm going to take part in courses that can help me learn to produce my own songs. Hence, I've got a piano, I've got, you can't see them, I've got my recording headphones, I have my whole setup here. I need to learn production. I was never great with production on my own. That's why I always reach out to producers for help. I can write my own songs, I can find a tune for my own songs. All my songs have kind of a similar pop disco vibe, which I love, and that's down to me. So I want to continue that in 2026 and hopefully release at least 3 more songs this year. That's a big goal of mine. It's getting the time, it's getting the setup and the production, it's the studio hire, it's the producers themselves, it's the process of uploading and directing and your vision for all of your songs. Every song has a story and each song is a project, and I love doing that. It's just time consuming, and to do it all on my own, it takes time. I would love to make one of the songs a themed song, as in like around Halloween or around New Year's. Christmas songs are just a no-no because the ones at the top stay at the top and you'll be saturated with the others if you're not. And honestly, I love Christmas songs for a week and then I get sick of them. Unpopular opinion, I don't know. But New Year's, I don't mean like New Year's song, I think a new beginning would be a nice theme for a song, but you could play it around the time of New Year's or Halloween. You know, things that scare me. And because where I'm from in Derry, it's the capital European city for Halloween, So I would love to incorporate some dairy history, some dairy myths, some dairy creepiness into a song like that. I think that would be great for 2026, and not make it a specific Halloween New Year song. Just songs that you could play at those times and think, bit of a creepy song there, a bit of a new beginning here. Number 4 is to be more consistent on YouTube. I reflected on last year. In 2025, I was very consistent on TikTok and not YouTube. And YouTube is my home. Like, I began here. It's honestly my favorite platform. I want to be more consistent. I have a posting schedule plan now. I'm going to post more helpful videos like this. I hope this is something that you want to see. I'm going to be posting lifestyle vlogs and fun videos of behind the scenes and processes of making songs, and I hope my videos inspire others. A huge goal of mine would be to reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube, whether that be 2026 or 2027. I can feel it coming, but I'm putting it out there that it's going to happen very soon. And finally, probably the most important goal for me and for many of you watching, I want to enjoy singing again for my pleasure and not for work. Especially in 2025, I used my voice for so many opportunities that I had, which I'm so grateful for, because my platform has let me use my voice for work, and I love that so much and I wouldn't change it for the world. But going on a big tour across Ireland and really, you know, using my voice day in day out, it's like taught me that I need to love singing again, because there was points in that tour that I thought I should probably, like, I don't want to do this anymore, and I don't know how I can do this in the future, because I fell out of love with music during that tour, because I think I was so restricted to the songs that I had learned, and it was Christmas, and Christmas songs became so boring, and singing became a chore. Do you get what I mean? And I didn't want to listen to music. I didn't want to make my singing videos. I didn't have any motivation for social media when I was on that tour, and that is like not what I ever want to happen. I want these things to exist in the same timeline: my social media, my acting, and my singing. And these 3 things are separate, but they can coexist together and create something really wonderful. And that's what I was doing for myself last year. But by the end of it, I felt, wow, I need to reevaluate this and find the joy in it again. So that is a huge goal for me this year, is to find the joy and love for my music again and singing again without worrying about my work. You know, I want to keep that mentally in compartments, and I feel like I wasn't great at doing that last year. They are my main singing goals for 2026. If you are a singer or interested in music, I want to know what your singing goals are for 2026, so I'd love you to like leave them down below or message me them on Instagram, emmawhite_music. All the links to my social medias are down below anyway, so you can check them out there. Remember, your voice is a muscle, and if you don't use it, you will lose it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.